Alright, so today we are going to cover how to add up or total a column in Google Sheets. We're going to do this a couple of different ways. We're going to do it the easy way, the more flexible way, and a bit of an advanced way. So just to start off with, let's go up here to our functions menu, click on it, and then the first one is sum. Let's just click on that, and you see this box explains how to use it. So what I'm going to do is type in D2 and then a colon and then D36, which is the row that I want to be the last number added. I'll go ahead and hit enter, and this totals everything up and comes to 58,460. So now I know that there are 58,460 average monthly searches that are represented by these keywords. Let's go over to this tab, and instead of putting the total at the bottom, because this is a very long spreadsheet and it's going to get lost, plus I might want to add more rows and I don't want to have to move the total down every time, I'm going to put my total over here in this box. Let me just put a border around the outside. So, total. And then we'll just, to save ourselves the time of clicking the menu, type in equals sum, open a parenthesis, and we can see that the box pops up again. And what I'm going to do differently this time is type D3, the first number, and then a colon, and then I'm just going to type D. Now this does not work in Excel, but in Google Sheets, if you do a D, it will total every number in the column, and what's different is you can type A colon A in Excel, but you can't say I want to do starting from the third row all the way down. So what this lets us do is not only add everything in the column, but if I add a new number in the column, this lets us automatically add it to the total. Now, that was the easy way and the more flexible way. Moving on, we're going to go to a new formula called SUMIF. And what this lets us do is say we only want to look at monthly searches that are more than, say, 500. With sum, this would be rather difficult to do, but with SUMIF, this is pretty easy. And you can see the box pops up after a bit of fussing. So we're going to do the same thing for the range, D3 colon D, and then a comma, and then our criteria is going to be greater than 500, like we mentioned before. And then we hit enter, and you can see that this number is smaller than this number because anything less than 500 didn't get added. We can take this a bit further and say that we only want to add numbers where the suggested bid is less than 50 cents to save our budget a bit. So we use the same formula, equals SUMIF, open a parenthesis, and then we just type in F3 colon F. We're not typing in D because this is the range that we're running our comparison on. We do a comma, and then we do less than 0.5. We do another comma, and here we type in D3 colon D because this is the column, the purple is the column that's actually going to be added together. So let's close our parenthesis and hit enter, and you can see the total number is 113,220. And that is how you add a column up in Google Sheets, the easy way, the flexible way, and the more advanced way. If this was helpful, go ahead and subscribe for more Google Sheets and Excel tips.